Hello and welcome to a very special unboxing here at Jardin du Mayfair, heaven on earth for the watch enthusiast. Guys, just want to say thank you so much for all of your support on the channel so far. Things are going great. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe so we can keep these videos coming your way. If you're a fan of the channel, and I hope you are, you will know that we are no stranger to saying that today is a very special watch. However, today is such a special watch that I've decided to open a brand new pair of gloves for it. So that'll give you an idea of the weight of the situation. I can't believe I'm even saying it, but today we will be unboxing the Richard Mille RM027 Tourbillon Rafael Nadal. So I have on my desk some unusual items today. 4 sheets of A4 paper, 4 grapes, Waitrose of course, and I also have 68 pence. What do all these things have in common, you might say? I'm so glad you asked, because they weigh the same as the RM027 Tourbillon. I wanted to figure out a way of exactly how to explain in real world numbers just how light the Richard Mille RM027 Tourbillon Rafael Nadal really is. Often I'm telling you when I pick up a watch, I say, oh, it's so light, I wish you could feel it. Or if it's white gold, precious metal, I might say it's really heavy. But these are things that hopefully you might have around your home, just to give you an idea of how insanely light this watch really is. And don't you worry, for our American friends across the pond, this is 1 gram lighter than 4 nickels, and that is including the strap. This is a limited edition of 50, produced in 2010, and it's 51 if you include the surviving personal prototype. This is the first production piece that Richard Mille made in partnership with tennis legend and longtime collaborator Rafael Nadal. It was the lightest wristwatch ever made, and it will actually float when it's placed in water. So 4 sheets of A4 paper, 4 grapes, 68 pence. The RM027 has been built to withstand a force of up to 800 Gs. As 1 G equates to 22 miles per hour, it can withstand a huge amount of acceleration, as it was designed to laugh in the face of the rigours and extreme shocks of top-level tennis matches. The research and development that went into the construction of this RM027 was enormous. It took thousands of hours to design, test, tweak and perfect with Nadal and his rocket-like swings, being quite literally the breaking ground for the piece, as his skeleton, arms and power were regularly measured by attaching sensors to his body, so that RM could get a handle on the forces created and watch durability needed to survive long-term on Rafa's wrist. He managed to annihilate at least 6 prototypes during the testing phase, which succumbed to issues such as hands falling off, crown failure and crystal condensation, as Nadal wasn't just testing while playing, he was wearing it constantly, which included showers, saunas and every other rigour of daily life. One thing that never failed during the multiple testing phases was the movement itself, which was developed by Audemars Piguet and Renaud and Papy, the top-tier maestros of movement manufacture, who regularly collaborated with Richard Mille and is known to supply the brand's tourbillon movements. Mounted on a titanium base plate with shock-absorbing bridges crafted from littal, an alloy borrowed from the aerospace industry. This gives additional strength with minimal weight. The manually wound tourbillon caliber RM027 weighs in at 3.83 grams. Yeah, that's right, 3.83 grams. It is exceptionally robust. A tourbillon is an ideal complication for such a movement, as its timekeeping remains constant regardless of positional variations, of which there are many on the courts. One of the keys to the movement's ability to withstand extreme shock is the use of littal, which is borrowed from the aerospace industry and an alloy of lithium, aluminium, copper, zirconium and magnesium. Lithium is the key element of the alloy as it reduces density but at the same time increases strength. Mix lithium with aluminium and you can create a material that is exceptionally durable and resistant to fatigue and cracking. Exactly what you need for withstanding G-force. You can see why it was borrowed from the aerospace industries. If you can survive a shuttle launch, odds are you can survive Nadal's swing. So as I take off this RM11, which is in titanium sandblast, I straight away would notice how extremely light this watch is. So the moment of truth, and I can safely say I have never felt anything quite like it. It's an absolute honour to be wearing this piece. So this is a wow moment, definitely. I'm lost for words. So let's move on to the case. The case is a carbon composite monoblock, one piece rather than the usual three-part sandwich construction that's normally used by RM. Carbon is already a feather-like composite, but one which provides incredible strength and rigidity. So it was a clear choice for this piece. For a watch that falls well within the luxury range, it is sparse in decoration. The fit and finish is absolutely impeccable, but there is no additional detail or unnecessary extras on the watch to the point that the crown stem is clearly visible into the movement. It's an exercise in minimalism and function, simply because it has to be in order to fulfill its purpose. It's also a very, very easy wear at 39.7mm in diameter and 48mm in length, with an ultra-light strap made from polycarbonate which extends from within the tonneau case to hug the wrist, and there's no break in the curve. Water resistance is satisfactory at 50 meters, which means it will withstand a shower or a clean, but it's definitely not recommended for high impact water sports or diving, so I won't be popping in the pool this afternoon. Nadal, however, can probably do what he wants. Rafa has described the wearing experience of having a second skin, and he's correct, because this watch, every now and then, you forget you're actually wearing it. That is about the highest comfort accolade that I can give when I'm watch reviewing. A little tidbit of horological drama to close this review, which, by the way, is unwaveringly positive. Nadal won the Roland Garros, Wimbledon and Monte Carlo Championship wearing his pre-production RM027. He wore it for every single match until his French Open, which was overshadowed by the fact that someone, namely the hotel bartender, snuck into his room in Paris while he was sleeping and stole the watch. Fortunately, it was recovered when police tracked the room entry to the barman's access card. And when arrested, he took them to where he had hidden the watch, close to some railway tracks in his hometown. Once the watch had been reunited with Nadal, it was later returned to Richard Mille, who in turn donated the watch for auction at the Only Watch auctions in 2011. What a beautiful way to turn a negative into a positive. We do have to discuss one thing, and it is the price. There's no easy way of saying it, so I'll just come out with it. It's $1.35 million. So that about wraps it up, guys. I was lost for words today, I'm not gonna lie. It's just so special. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video as much as I've enjoyed making it today. This is a truly special piece and I'm honoured to have brought it to the channel. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe for more content coming your way.